welcome.
Hello.
Where else can I see you but at Buckle and Boots? This is the 3rd year running that I've seen you.
Yeah.
What keeps bringing you back?
You know, I was more worried that they weren't going to bring me back after last year because, you know, I knew that when you headline that you can't have the same headliners 2 years in a row. And I headlined last year. And so I told Gary and Carl at the end, I said, man, I'm so bummed I'm not going to be back next year. And they said, well, why aren't you coming back? So I was thrilled. They asked if I would host this year. And so I'm out here co-hosting with Gary Quinn and we're just having a ball.
And how different is it doing a UK festival like Buckle and Boots than anything in the US?
This is just so much more fun, to be honest. It's one of those things where you're able to get out in the crowd. I think in the States there's like this stigma with, I think, the festivals themselves where they make it as difficult as possible for people to get backstage, for obvious reasons, I guess. But they make it difficult for people backstage to get out front, you know? And so what I love to do is I love to play and I love to go immediately out front. I don't want people paying for meet and greets. I don't want people to have to pay to meet you and spend 10 minutes with you. I think it's absolute bullshit that, you know, that happens, and I understand why, but it's never something that I would do. And so to be able to get off stage, walk off the stage, and just be surrounded by country music fans and people that just genuinely like you as a person, it's just another level.
And who are you looking forward most to seeing at the festival?
Well, Dan Smalley is one of my dear friends, and he is the real deal, man. He is such a real artist, a true artist, true songwriter, true great guy. He's right there. Look at him right here. I was literally just talking
about that.
That wasn't even planned. That wasn't even planned. And so, but a true artist, a true guy, a great friend, a good human. Dan Smalley and oh man, there's just so many. Morgan Wade just finished up. They're absolutely incredible. Gary Quinn, obviously. But from the UK here, the guy that I'm always just itching to see is Eddie Smith. So I love Eddie Smith. They're unbelievable. I've never seen anybody that... The first year I was here, I was standing at front, up by the bar, and I had my back to the stage. I was talking to somebody, and Eddie started singing, and I said, hold on a second. And I just turned around, and I go, who is that? I mean, he's got that kind of a presence. So Eddie Smith is another one for sure.
Now, you've got a new single out.
I do. Granite Stone.
Granite Stone. I was going to say Granite Man, and I knew that was wrong.
Yeah, Granite Stone.
What's the song about?
So, really, I went back to my hometown, and I was going there for a funeral. And I just was kind of looking around this little small town that I knew growing up. And I realized, I don't know anybody here anymore. And when did that stoplight go up? And when did that building go up? And all of a sudden, I was kind of turned around in my own hometown. And I just got to thinking, I wonder whose town this is now. Because when I was a teenager, I felt like I owned it. You know, I ran it and was just raising hell. And so that's kind of where the idea came from and what it takes to bring you back home when you get a little older. And for me, it took a broken heart to go back home to kind of experience that. So that's what it's about.
Well, I think we should play it. But before I do that, Jeremy, great to see you again.
Thank you so much.
Hope we see you next year.
Oh, yeah, I hope so.
If not at Buckle and Boots, on a tour in the UK.
Absolutely.
Because love watching you, love your music.
Well, love you guys. Thank you so much.
Rusted old Chevy in a red band seat. Arm out the window, you next to me. We were backroads kids running this town. I can't help but wonder whose it is now. You moved out to Boston, and Emmett went to war, and I got lost trying to burn it down. I wonder whose hometown this is now. Smokes on your folks' back porch. We're telling stories we've heard before. You know, all those years it was always you. Wanna go do what we'd all hometown it is now. Hey! An old friend's name on a granite stone. It takes a broken heart to bring us back home. So for just a night we're back roads kids, doing all the things we always did. Before you moved off to Boston, before everything changed somehow, they all forgot our names around this town. I wonder whose hometown it is now. I wonder whose hometown it is now. What's a boy to do with a 10-speed back? A sidewalk ramp and the girl next door on the porch outside. What's a boy to do, 16 years young, with a fresh ID and his daddy's keys, and she says, come over, boy, I'm missing you. Yeah, tell me what's a boy to do when she walks into his world and flips it upside down, inside out, thinking second base and lip-on kisses, spending all his fishing money on drive-ins and ice cream sundaes, kinda like the man upstairs knew. There's gonna be some things only a girl can get a boy to do. What's a boy to do with his young boy ways? He grows up when he falls in love, and man, that's all it takes. Never thought he'd drop it, left me in the living room, pawn shop ring in his pocket. What's a boy to do when she walks into his world and flips it upside down, inside out, thinking wrap around with a picket fence and saving all his spending money, waking up for church on Sunday, kinda like the man upstairs knew. There's gonna be some things only a girl can get a boy to do. Wiping back tears from his eyes, looking at two pink lines. Then she walks into his world and flips it upside down, inside out, thinking yellow bows for his little princess, spending all his golfing money on Santa Claus and a Easter bunny, kinda like the man upstairs knew. There's gonna be some things only a girl can get a boy to do. Only a girl can get a boy to do.
Eddie Smith.
Hello.
A great set last night.
Thank you very much.
Loved it. But you're quite hard working here because you're not doing just your own things. You're also supporting other people and playing for other people.
Yeah.
Who are you playing for at this festival?
So we've got 4 sets this year. Obviously ourselves we did. Yesterday we did the Heart Wreckers, and then our set. And then today we have we're playing for Dan Smalley and the Country Orchestra. So,
oh wow, that keeps you going.
It does. Yeah, we have all day just to chill, and then it's like boom, 2 gigs, off you go. But yeah, it's good fun though.
Have you got lots of music coming out soon?
We are actually going to be releasing a single very soon, which is a live version of one of the gigs we did in London back in February. So we're releasing that as a single. We are currently writing and sort of making demos now, so the next album is underway. But you've got to save the pennies, because albums are expensive to make these days. So
oh yeah.
You gotta. Once I've got a few pennies in the bank, I'll put it towards a new album. But yeah, for now we're just writing really, and performing new songs, trying to road test them a little bit before we commit them to a record.
I asked Jeremy McComb earlier on who were the two artists he wanted to see. One was Dan Smalley, who you're playing with, and one was you.
Yeah, he's too kind.
He's too kind.
He's
but
so
of
nice.
all the songs you've got, which track would you like us to play?
Oh, good question. What about maybe Lovesick? I think.
Lovesick. Okay.
It's not the most. No, actually, Take It Out of Here.
Take it out.
I take it back. Not Lovesick. Take It Out of Here. That's actually a country song, and it's one of my favourite songs that we've released as well.
Let's play Take It Out of Here.
It's been a long time coming, heading for the door. There ain't nothing for me no more. I'm leaving. I've been dreaming for so long. This day would come and I'll be gone. No grieving, no grieving. Once I'm on the road, it's gonna be how with the old heart. And I'll be gone in the morning, and I'll be gone, my dear. Oh, so long I'll believe it. Now I got my ticket out of here, here, here. Weren't always bad, don't get me wrong. This was my home for so long. Remember, but I done my time where the rich man prays, and I'm moving on to brighter days forever, forever. Once I'm on the bus, no, you won't see me for dust. And I'll be gone in the morning, and I'll be gone, my dear. Oh, so long I'll believe it. Now I got my ticket out of here, here, here. Tomorrow I'll be waiting on the one-way train, take me away from the pouring rain forever, forever. Just one last thing before I leave. I got a little bitty trick sitting up my sleeve. I'll show you, I'll show you. I got a ticket going free. Won't you come along with me? With me. Not be gone in the morning, not be gone, my dear. I'm so low, I believe it. Now I got my ticket out of here, here, here.
And now we've got Amelia Quinn backstage, and it's still sunny, which is great.
We're winning.
Amelia, headlining Friday night. What was that like?
Do you know what? I don't even think it's like fully set in yet. I think I'm still kind of like in a bit of a daze. I do remember, I don't remember a lot of when I perform. It flies by, and like afterwards I kind of get snippets, but I don't remember the whole thing. But I do remember getting about halfway through and having to think, it's just a normal gig, it's just a normal gig. I have to calm myself down a little bit because I was starting to get a bit flustered because I think I must have looked out and seen just loads of people. And it felt a bit mental, but I just had a lot of fun. And I hope everybody else did.
Oh, we certainly did. We certainly did.
That's good.
And we were standing behind your mum and your dad, and they looked so proud.
Oh, they said that they really have enjoyed. They said it's a surreal weekend. They've really enjoyed it, and it's such a pleasure to have both my mum and my dad there. It was mum's first buckle of boots as well, so she's very happy to be here. He has. The last 3 years my dad's been here. So yeah, she's really excited to have come up for it as well.
And what's next?
Woo, plenty of festivals this summer. Really busy festival season, so I'm up and down the country. I think the next one is Speedfest in Kent. Back here for Blackthorn, Proud to Be Festival in a few weeks' time as well. And then all over the place, Rock and Ribs. Got a one-off show in London as well for the 4th of July, which is going to be a fun one. And then back in the studio in August for the next project.
And if we had to play one song of yours, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. I think at the moment it would probably be Daddy's Girl live version, which is now out.
Well, given the way your dad was looking at you on Friday night, I think that's a very suitable one. Amelia, thanks for chatting to us.
Thank you so much.
Wanderlust and breaking rules, that's how I like to do. No constraints like a suit and tie. Spent 20 years living a lie. Oh, I'm nothing like him. When I look in the mirror, see his face. Every day, broken hearts are easy to find. Never thought it could break mine. In just 2 years, it all changed. The lens will never repair the frame. Shame the smiles are the truth. Whoa, I'm no victim. I'm just rewriting my youth. Like a party when the lights cut on. You see the empty bottles, how far you make us run. Daddy's girl, if I ain't nothing like a daddy at all. Broke as hell, but I paid the price. When I let my hopes get high, I know coins have two sides. Money's not all I'm working. hill. Like a party when lights cut on. You see the empty bottles, how far you make us run. The more I learn, the more I wanna forget. Leave these precious memories instead. Whoa, how can I be a daddy's girl if I ain't nothing like a daddy at all? Like a party where lights cut on. You see the empty bottles, how far you make us run. The more I learn, the more I wanna forget. Keep these precious memories instead. Whoa, how can I be a daddy's girl if I ain't nothing like my daddy? How can I be a daddy's girl if I ain't nothing like my daddy at all?
Right, I'm with SJ and Kieran from Morgan Way, who've just performed as a duo. Now, how often do you guys actually play as a duo compared with the whole band?
Well, as Morgan Way, almost never. We've done it a couple of times. We have.
A couple of times. We've been playing together since we met at uni in like 2010.
Oh yeah, we've done it hundreds of times, but
so-
as Morgan Way.
Yeah, I know. We're having a marathon now. Yeah, no, we've been playing together for that long, but with Morgan Way, it's always really the six-piece, so it was
And you
different.
You did a lot of the Morgan Way songs. How difficult is it to unpick and put it into a duo arrangement?
It was definitely a challenge because we basically we knew we wanted to stay here for the whole weekend, and we messaged the Buckle and Boots team a couple of weeks ago just saying any chance we can get a slot as we'll be here, thinking maybe we'll do a part of a writers round or something, and then they offered us a 40-minute slot on the main stage, and we thought, oh, we better make this happen.
You
like,
can't say
crikey.
that, no.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
So yeah, that was such a compliment, and it's been fun to deconstruct the songs and make them work acoustically. But I am usually like, jumping around like a lunatic with a tambourine and not playing guitar. So I am.
You were the rhythm section as well as singing all those
trying my
vocals.
best to remember all the chords.
You
Smashed
did
it.
well, but I think you also cheated because you got Kezia Gill and Jade Helliwell up on stage with you.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to say the harmonies were absolutely terrific.
Oh,
so
it was
fun getting
amazing. Those singers, we rate them so highly, don't we?
We do. We love Kez and Jade. Like, we've known them for years, and we just had a crazy idea to get them up the other week. We texted them, and they were both up for it, and it was like, yes. We only did like one quick rehearsal just backstage before we went on, and I just loved it so much. I had such a big smile on my face.
You had a massive grin on your face. All four of us did.
And the band as a whole has got a new release out this month, Edge of the Sun. Streams and everything going well for that?
Yeah, we had a really good response to Edge of the Sun. We've got a lot of music coming out this year, but this is the first kind of different style to Morgan Way. It's a very delicate vocal from SJ, and it's almost like a piano ballad. So yeah, to have the response we've had, we're thrilled.
Well, I think the next act's about to start, so I say thank you to you both for spending time with us, and let's play Edge of the Sun.
Thank you very much.
Burn too bright, you burn too fast. Look up steady, time just lasts. Wings full to waste the walls, lost the chance to see it all, not high enough to break the fold. Now I've seen what I could be. I see possibility. Won't wait for it to come to me. In the dark, the edge of the shining sun, where the sky, the pieces inside your heart. Give me some kind of music, some kind of song. Switch up your reason and right from wrong. Crashing through infinity, we bled, we burned, but now we're free. Light the fire so we can see. In the dark, the edge of the shining sun, where the sky, the pieces inside your Suddenly I'm running. Suddenly I'm running. Suddenly I'm running. In the dark, the edge of the shining sun, where the sky, the pieces inside your heart, the pieces inside your heart.
We're with Sally and Steve of Gasoline and Matches. Now, guys, we first met you here at Buckle and Boots. How are you enjoying the festival today?
Well, the sun has come out for us, so it's been a glorious day.
It's Birmingham sun.
We always bring the Birmingham sunshine.
We chose the right day. I've been watching the weather all week to make sure it was the right day. Because we don't do mud. But yeah, it's lovely to be here and see everybody.
And you're having a good year because you've got loads of festivals lined up. You've got some great people down at Nashville Sounds in the Round. So
Yes.
what festivals are you doing?
So we've got quite a lot of things coming up. Some of them are kind of more cross-genre festivals. So we're playing in just a week or so's time. We're at Van Life, which is in Shrewsbury. We're heading to Blackshear Festival for the first time this year. We're at Speed Fest at Brands Hatch. We're also doing a new festival down in Southampton called Country Roads. And also at the end of the summer, we will be back at Long Road, but in the Songwriters Round with Two Ways Home for the Roundup.
Great. Any new releases on the schedule? Or are you still in the studio?
So we're in and out of the studio, but rest assured, there's a lot of music there. It's just the final touches and mixes and mastering, and we will be bringing out a new song very soon. The reaction to our last song, Could Have Been a Love Song, the last single was amazing. So we were really happy with that. We're just building on it, finding the time to get music out while we're still playing and being out there. It's kind of tough managing yourselves, but being an independent artist, we try our best.
Yeah, and with everything with Nashville Sounds and Around that we host at Birmingham Symphony Hall, we have those shows every kind of couple of months or so. But we've also started a new night at Rodeos in Wolverhampton called Wish You Were Beer. So we've got, not only have we got an upcoming Nashville Sounds and Around in July, we also have Wish You Were Beer as well. So
Wish You Were Beer is slightly different.
Full band.
Full band.
It's more of a live show element, and it's curated with some of our friends on the UK country scene, and they come along to the night. We get the chance to play their songs with them, so there's a lot of homework involved, and we do a cover with them as well. So it's a good night.
Right. Well, that's a good plug for that. Who are you looking forward to seeing?
This weekend, so we've got our good friends First Time Flyers are going to be on the main stage. Who else? We've already seen our friends. Jerry McComb was in the songwriter round this morning.
Dan Smalley as well.
Dan Smalley.
Gary Quinn.
Do you know what? There's so many people that we like. This is why we love Buckle and Boots Festival, just because it's such a community. So you come back here, you can't turn at any angle without seeing someone you know. Many of them are artists, and many of them are just the people that are in the audience as well. So it's just we just love being here in general.
Yeah, Buckle and Boots, it has a fond place in our hearts because it was the first festival that gave us a shot, and since then, it's been a huge part of our journey.
That's good. Well, I think it's time to say thank you, Sally, Steve, and let's play Could Have Been a Love Song.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're like a shooting star. Burn bright, burn out before you get too far. I'm not sure you even know who you really are. I didn't see it coming, adrenaline was running. Then it all went dark. Shotgun on a roller coaster, climbing up towards the high. My heart's in the right place, the wrong time. I'd rather feel something than not feel anything at all. You're thinking all the words, you're singing it wrong. This could have been a love song. It could have been a love song. Like acid on my tongue. Bittersweet taste you left even after you're gone. No rhythm, no rhyme, no trust, no reason to find. You've made your bed, I slept in it, I just closed my eyes. Shotgun on a roller coaster, climbing up towards the high. My heart's in the right place, the wrong time. I'd rather feel something than not feel anything at all. You're thinking all the words, you're singing it wrong. This could have been a love song. Don't promise me the world when you've only seen the moon. You never gave me anything, there was nothing to lose. Shotgun on a roller coaster, climbing up towards the high. My heart's in the right place at the wrong time. I'd rather feel something than not feel anything at all. Thinking of the words, you're singing them wrong. This could have been a love song. This could have been a love song. It could have been, could have been. It could have been a love song.
Well, it's Sunday morning, it's not raining, and we've met with Sarah Richards.
Hello.
Sarah, you're not actually playing at the festival though, but
I'm
you were
not.
here yesterday, you're here today.
Yes,
You drove all the way back to Cannock last night.
I did. I'm a professional whooper, so I like to come and support other people and just enjoy the music.
Is it one of the ambitions though to actually play?
Yes, yeah, definitely, yes. But I only started releasing this time last year, so I've got to wait my turn, work my way up the ranks.
And what makes you keep coming back?
Well, this was my first country festival last year. I'd never been to a country festival before, so I'm quite new to country really. And this was recommended to me by a band who everyone knows called Gasolina Matches, Sally and Steve. And they said you really should go to Buckle and Boots. And I absolutely loved it. I turned up on my own. Everyone was so welcoming. The music was fantastic. It's so well organised. Just really, really loved it.
And who have you enjoyed so far?
Oh gosh, yesterday was my first day here, so I really enjoyed Drew Dixon. What a voice, fantastic writing, all the way from America. Emily Lockett completely smashed the paddock stage as well, as did Mickey Evans. And on the main stage, I really, really enjoyed Eddie Smith and the 507 last night. They were fantastic.
Now, you've got new music out as well.
I have, yes.
Tell us about the song.
Yes, so I've got 2 brand new tracks, which I'm just waiting to release. So one's called We Need to Talk, which is a bit of a sad one. It's about realising that perhaps you feel for somebody and they don't, and you need to have that conversation, and you've been putting it off and you know what they're going to say, but you just still want that confirmation. And then the other one is completely different. It's more of a sort of rock and roller, sort of, right, you've had your chips now, you had your go, and you can go now. I'm off.
And that's called?
That is called Finally Free. It's called Finally Free.
Right. And the last release you put out was Alibi.
Yes, so Alibi is one of my album tracks. So Alibi came off the album I Don't Give Up Easily, which was recorded in Nashville in 2022, and I had to sit on it for a whole year until I could afford to promote it. So yeah, it actually released this time last year, and it was such a hard time to wait and release it. But yeah, there were 2 singles that came off it, Dancing in the Rain, which did really well on the radio, and I Don't Give Up Easily, the title track. And then Alibi is just doing the rounds around the radio stations now.
I think that's a great excuse to play it.
Yay!
For miles, they're playing love songs on the radio. I'm sat here trying to catch your eye. I wanna tease out that great smile. Oh babe, there's not that far to go. We've passed the bridge across the river wide, but still your face is set like stone. Can't we make up before we're home? Why do I have to have an alibi? Why do I have to tell you where I've been? You won't let go no matter how I try. Why do I have to check what mood you're in? Why do you think my every word's a lie? Why do I have to have an alibi? Oh baby, can't we work it out? You always loved that I was wild and free. There was no doubt, there was just you and me. Our spirits bonded with a flame. Oh baby, when we are apart,
Here we are backstage with Matt Hodges. Matt, you've been a busy boy this festival because you were on the main stage on Friday, which was a great set, really enjoyed. And then you were doing writers' rounds today.
Yeah, writers' round today, and then I am doing a couple of songs with the orchestra tonight.
I thought you might be, somehow. I thought you might be.
Well, I've got to bring that suit out once a year, and it's only for that.
New music coming out?
Yes, I am going to be releasing a new single hopefully at the end of July. The date's not set in stone, but we start recording it next week, and it's about, on my last trip to Nashville, we're in the Smoky Mountains, and about the time spending there, and it's called Blue Ridge Road.
Yeah, you played it on the writers' round.
Yeah.
Cracking song.
Thank you.
Cracking song. But that was one of the things you mentioned, is you do 300 gigs a year.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a lot of gigs and hard work.
Yeah.
And you flip between here and Nashville.
Yeah.
Just amazed at that. But I think, thank you for talking to us. Love your music. But the song I've got to play is On the Road, because I think that's what it's about.
Yeah, I spend my life on it.
Why not? Matt, great to see you, mate.
You too.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Where do you go when you leave home? One night, 1 week, 1 month. Well, I had a dream when I was young that I'd make it through all the rough. And even though the lights on me, I still leave you behind. And every single road I see, there's nothing like your eyes. One more late night and 1 headlights heading to my next stage. Making memories last, chasing fast cash, full band in the band, let's play. Well, I'm not home, but I ain't gone. Yeah, I'm just on the road. Well, a different town every night. You should see the folks I meet. And another show, I'm loved, I'm done. I can't wait to leave my feet. Just remember that you're in my head when I'm singing those love songs. It won't be long till I'm in our bed, right where I belong. 1 more late night and 1 headlights headed to my next stage. Making memories last, chasing fast cash, full band in the van, let's play. Well, I'm not home, but I ain't gone. Yeah, I'm just on the road. And just remember, you're in my head when I'm singing those love songs. And it won't be long till I'm in our bed, right where I belong. 1 more late night and 1 headlights heading to my next stage. Making memories last, chasing fast cash, full band in the van, let's play. Well, I'm not home, but I ain't gone. Yeah, I'm just on the road. Well, I'm not home, but I ain't gone. Yeah, I'm just on the road. Well, I'm not home, but I ain't gone.